Ugh. This stupid, it's also my chair. Let me. Oh my god, guys. Also, this is fantastic footage. It's bouncy and blurry, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm back. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. For real. Okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first video. Today, we are continuing along in this never-ending journey to make this quilt top called Pumpkin Sitting, which is a 2025 Spooky Box exclusive, which is programmed by Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know if you can get any more Spooky Boxes. Once they release the pattern, if people really enjoy it, they will just go ham, and then there's no more. This is a one-off box. You don't have to be part of their sampler program to like be involved in it. So there's that. I think it costs them around like $50 or $60. It's obscene, okay, but I love it. Anyway, we are making. Last video I left off, I put together essentially how they're all supposed to go together, so I can just start making them. All right, let's continue. Except for one of those legs, they gotta go somewhere. Okay, and this, me and my stand are fighting, so 2 minutes in and I have not done a single thing. So first you have to make all of the orange pumpkins, and then you go back and make it black, and then you make the cat, and then you put it together. You know, like bang, bang, boom. Real easy peasy stuff, guys. Yeah, hilarious. Okay, so when I put it, I find that design boards work really well for this because you can lay them out and see how it's gonna look. I'm not really caring too much because truthfully, it's all a mess. There's only 4 patterns to choose from, so things are gonna mix and match. So, laid out my pumpkin on the design board, and I'm just gonna grab this and go and start sewing. Today is Saturday, October 4th. In the last video I told you I was gonna go to the Olympia, so that was a lie. We went to go see Scream last night in the theater. Well, theater is loose. It was a theater. They have a screen. It's not like they also do like they also have like concerts and stuff there. It's just like now it's an all-purpose type of venue. So it's not a traditional theater. She does have theater seats, old ones, like probably super old. They were not comfortable, but again, that's just, you know, me. Actually, I'm gonna just take these two, and we're just gonna go to town and put these two together. They were just uncomfortable. It was good. It was fun. We had a good time. You know, we were enjoying the show. Like I said, it was Scream, the original Scream. It was, you know, it wasn't expensive. I think I paid $8 and something cents a ticket. So for the 3 of us to go, it was like $25. Decent movie, you know. If you're going in a group, it's even better because like you're not paying that much. So anyway, it didn't last that long, but geez Louise, I don't know. We were all exhausted, and then my daughter was like, I don't really want to go tomorrow to watch The Ascension. And I said, okay, fine. So we're gonna go tomorrow, which is Sunday. That's what we're gonna go do. Okay, this one has all of theirs, so that has to be a different one. So we didn't get up and go see the balloons today, but they're here all week. I'll be seeing them. I miss working at my old office so much because I would take videos and they would land sometimes like right in front of us. Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't care how many times I see it. I love it so much all of the time. It's like my favorite thing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go right down the line. We're just gonna go. Oh, I bought another foot. I was gonna bring it up. It has metal in the middle. I'll have to do that here in a minute. All that jibber jabber, and I didn't even. Now here, I think I'll be mindful and leave them in the order that they're in. I mean, I didn't do any extra special planning or anything, but I want to make sure that I'm going to put them back how they were. This is the top, so I have to remember that. It's kind of funny because, like, when you really think about it, like, I look at blocks like these and it's like so simple, right? Like, now I'm just putting together all these patches or whatever, but it's like 8,000 steps to get to this 7 pumpkins that I'm making that are going to take me like 45 minutes to put together. And then I have to do it all again for the black pumpkins. But there's like 100 steps in between, like that and that. It's just like so crazy sometimes to think about how quilts get done. Like when I made the spangled, I was like, oh, that's like, probably won't take very long. It took forever. It took forever because there are actually so many steps involved in it. And it leaves you with a beautiful, like stunning, you know, finished product, but there you are. And then these go right back on their place on the design board, so you don't lose track of them. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too bogged down, but I am. No, I'm not. We're moving right along. I sewed a little bit this week, but I haven't really sewed too much on the week. I am, though, real impressed. Look at my Manny. She's still going strong. No chips, no nothings, guys. I'm so excited. Normally, sorry for the vocal fry there. Did not mean to. Normally by now, this sucker's, I've got like no nails. I'm peeling off. I've peeled off 5 or 6 nails. All kinds of crazy stuff. But today they are looking, here we are. I think it's been like a week. It'll be a week, I think, on like Monday or Tuesday. Okay, that one I do have to. That one I will. Almost. That one, that's a little too obvious. The ghost, not so much, but that one will. Anyway. Yeah, normally at a week, I'm like, I'm already getting new color put on my fingers. I'm already doing a new one, but this one is going strong. So what I did different than I do all the other times is I did put on, normally I just do one coat of the top coat, and I use Setchvite, which is a fast drying curing top coat, similar to a gel but without the gel, like as far as like how quickly it cures the layers of the polish. So I also did wait a little bit of time. Normally I'm very impatient and I do not wait. I waited some time in between my coats to make sure that they were dry. Okay, and you know, I did that, and then I did 2 coats. The first day I did 2 coats of the top coat. So I did 2 coats of Sedgwick and one, and then the next day or the day after, I think I did another coat. So I was able to, I like freshened it up. So I don't know if that helped. Normally I just do 1 coat, and then the first coat, what usually winds up getting me is because sometimes I get real lazy and I won't mind my cuticles, or not cuticles, yeah, but like I'll let it flood, and then what winds up happening is, oh, we're coming off now. I feel it. What'll wind up happening is it'll lead here, and then I'll peel it off, and then it takes the whole thing off. Okay. Go back at the bottom. Oops. 1. It's got to be this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 7. So it's got to be this one. Or do I just have an extra 1, 2, 4, 5, 6? No, it is my friend. This guy. Okay. There we go. See, look. Ask and you shall figure it out. This honestly is a super duper cute pattern, and it would look super, super cute if you really wanted to kind of make it scrappy. If you did more, obviously more orange patterns, more orange. The black's all the same, so it doesn't matter. But if you wanted more variety, it would look really cute if you really wanted to make it scrappy with like a bunch of different oranges. Okay, so this is the top one. I'm pressing open because I don't want to fight with these things later when it comes to sewing them together. I'm not looking to try to flip seams or anything, so I'm just going to press them open. I need to make some more design boards. I did buy some more foam. I need to make some more. I follow a couple of different ways to make design boards. Obviously the original with Lori Holt, where she uses hot glue. I saw another lady who used heat and bond, and I thought that was pretty genius. That one's a little bit more, it's a little harder because of how you have to hold the board and all of that stuff. So, you know, they all have their pros and cons. I don't use hot glue on my board itself for the batting. I actually use craft glue, which I know eats the styrofoam, but if you use a light coat and you're very fast and you don't like, spray it on down, it works just fine. All mine are done with the craft spray. I spray it outside on my bush, and I do it that way. So, but and then hot glue with the binding around it. So these ones have seen better days. They are bending a little bit, but they're pretty good. My red one has some vintage binding on it. I bought this like pack of like vintage binding at oops, that's not what I wanted to do, at a thrift store we were up in Colorado. So let me make sure that these are fairly straight. That was hot. These are so hot. My iron is like, okay. There we go. Back on the design board in there. Corner. And I try really hard not to like twist and move my pieces once I pull them off. I just pull them off and move them directly over here. I will say using a design board is definitely a game changer for me. It helps me put my pieces back together exactly how they're supposed to go. Just in general, it's a very good, for me specifically, it is a good tool. If you aren't interested in it, I mean, like, you do you guys, you do whatever. Is it break? Something broke. All right, Went and got my new foot. Anyway, so see how she's looking. I kind of like her already. For the record, it's just a universal, like, sewing foot. I don't know what they call them. Something. Cleaned out my machine a little bit. She was a little bit gross in there. Trying to keep my pieces together. I think I'm going to repaint my nails today. I just don't know into what. Okay, so, oh no, hold on. I'm gonna sew these last sets together. That right there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm the right way. Oh God, I got a little headache. I already took my Tylenol, but hope I don't have to take migraine. Hope I don't have to take my migraine medicine. I think I'm gonna go back to Dollar General today to do that soda deal that's happening, and also get some sodas for my in-laws. They live here in town. My parents do not. My parents live in Texas, and we live in New Mexico. In the New Mexico. Okay. Anyway, we were watching, I think I was, my ADHD over here, okay, my brain. When we went to see the movie yesterday, one is, it's so cool, but two, it was so loud. I was like, gosh, I need like some headphones. The sound was not like movie. Again, this isn't a movie theater, like any kind of like movie theater like you're used to. It's literally like, it was at one point a movie theater, and now it's like a bar, movie theater, club, whatever, right? Like it's not a traditional movie theater. But they're doing this like Halloween thing right now. I actually don't know if they do other things. I know I said I wasn't gonna fuss too much, but I am gonna fuss a little. Anyway, so the sound is not set up. So literally, it was so loud and like crazy in some parts. It's kind of like when you're watching TV at home and it's like so loud in the music and then not loud at all. So anyway, I did put on my earbuds to like deafen the noise, and that definitely helped. But oh my gosh. But anyway, so we were watching the movie, and it was so funny because I never realized there's this scene in Scream when I do have to fuss on this one because I'm not about to do right. There's this scene in the original Scream where that's good. Where they're in the police. Sorry, my brain stopped working. It's right after they try to kill Sydney the first time, obviously. and she thinks Billy did it. Also, I'm not going to do no spoilers because if you haven't seen Scream, I cannot help you, okay? I cannot help you. There's going to be spoilers. So anyway. Oh, actually, I could do that. I guess it doesn't matter on this one. Here we go. We'll go like that. Okay. There's when she thinks that Billy is the killer because he drops that cell phone, and I think he does it on purpose. I don't know, but anyway, and they're in the he's in the chief's office and she's sitting at Dewey's desk, and he turns over to look at her and he just hits her with this like glare that is hilarious. Skeet Ulrich, oh my god, go watch it. It's so funny. It's so funny. And yeah, he just hits her with this like the smolder or whatever to try to convince her that it's not him. I don't know. We were all cracking up in the movie. And then, oh my god, this is the best part of this whole thing. They had a guy come in and play Ghostface or whatever. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna put these together. Now we're gonna go down in order and put these together so we can get our name patch going. And so they played a guy for Ghostface, and my husband took a picture with him. My daughter did not want to take a picture with him. She was like too freaked out. She loves the movie, don't get me wrong, but she was like, no thank you. Which I can't, almost lost my whole thing. Can't say I blame her because I too would be scared. So anyway, he's sitting, we're kind of in the back row, and he's sitting also in the back row holding his fake knife, watching the movie in his freaking costume, mask on, fully watching this movie with his mask on, holding the knife. And we didn't notice him at first. I can't remember when I noticed him, and I look over my shoulder because I'm telling my daughter something. It's a very informal movie, right? Like people are yapping and not yapping, but we're, it's not meant to be like, shh, the movie's on, So anyway, I look over to tell her something, and freaking there's my guy sitting there. We tried to get a picture, but it was too dark, and obviously I'm not going to use the flash, but it was probably the funniest thing I had ever seen in my whole life. Him sitting there watching Scream with the mask on. Anyway, it was a fun time. They had a little trivia beforehand. My daughter had to go to the bathroom, so I was like, great, fantastic, thanks. Perfect. Which she knew none and all of the answers because she's shy. She's shy, okay? So anyway, it was fun. If you live in this area and you get a chance, definitely go. They're doing like Hellraiser, Terrifier, 2017 It, Halloween. I think it's 6 or 7 movies. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And so then, this is what's even funnier, okay? I don't know if this is funny. It's funny to me, okay? I find it hilarious. So outside of the theater, they have these two like posters, but they're electronic posters. So it runs through like Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the one that they're watching with their screen. So they're running through like all the movies that they're showing or whatever. They're also going to be showing Practical Magic. I'm telling you right now, I, in my life, have never seen the preview, or not the preview, what's normally for the trailer for Practical Magic. I have not. And they have it running. So they have the trailer. So it's the poster. Poster is an electronic poster. And then on that poster, they're talking about like when they're showing the movie, right? Like all that. And then there's a little box that's showing the trailer of the movie. So they're going to be showing Practical Magic, I think October 26th, which is a Sunday. So whatever Sunday that is. Whichever day it is, that's a Sunday. So, okay. I have never in my life, if you stop this video right now and go watch the trailer, original trailer for Practical Magic, and come back and just like mull on it, I have never, ever, ever seen that trailer, and I didn't realize they portrayed it as like a comedy, like a freaking rom-com or something, like a happy-go-lucky thing. That is the weirdest shit I'd ever heard in my whole life. I was like, you've got to be kidding. Yeah, the original trailer, nothing at all what you think the movie is going to be about. It makes it look like a full-on comedy. I was like, you've got to be kidding. I just thought it was so funny. It was so funny. I might go see that one. I got to go see how much tickets are for that one. But though I might not, because that theater was quite loud. I do need mine, like canceling headphones on for that. I don't know. It's a good experience. It's a very cool place. If you go to my TikTok, I have a little video of like what it looks like on the inside, and it's very cool. Okay, and we're gonna sew these guys together. I'm gonna do it this way, so I can make sure I eat all of these points. That every single one of these guys gets chopped off. Okay. So yeah, definitely go watch that trailer because it is hilarious, in my opinion anyway. Maybe maybe nobody else's, but definitely in mine. These pumpkins are so cute. You know what I could go for right now? My stupid veggie pizza. Okay, this is not a real veggie pizza, guys. This is. If you grew up in the 90s, you know exactly what happened because your mom probably went to a Pampered Chef party and got this recipe. Ooh, or the lemon chicken. Oh, the lemon chicken ring bake. Oh, so good. I bought the freaking chopper and the stone because I went to that party and I used to make it, and I was supposed to get it in the divorce, my pizza stone, and my ex probably freaking broke it or gave it to his mom. But anyway, and the new ones just aren't off the same, so I'm like real mad about it. But anyway, I digress. The veggie pizza. A friend of mine, also, I had an extra. I didn't pay attention. I thought I was only. How did I cut that many? I'm usually very good. Oh, well, what a waste of my life. I cut an extra one. That was dumb. I don't know why don't they just make me cut 7? Made me cut 8, wasting my life, wasting fabric. So that means my black one's also going to be wrong and I have too many. Okay. Okay, so now what's going to happen here is I'm going to sew these together, and then I'll sew the other star leg onto the square, and then we can put the pumpkin together. Where am I? 30 minutes. See, I told you guys. It's like 8 videos prep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. 8 videos of prep. Okay. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. This one is the only one I'm not. I'm just gonna press to the middle. I'm gonna have to remember to flip my press because there's too much happening there. I don't feel like pressing to the middle. Anyways, we're going to Balloon Fiesta tomorrow, and my in-laws were on the phone because they want to go with us. Again, I don't go down the field. We don't do any of that. Plus, like, they can't really do that. They don't like doing that. Which I don't blame them. They're older. And, ooh, goodbye to these points. Okay, so because I go to my work, or my work, I guess, they're excited to go, so that'll be fun. Oh my god, I really ate some of those points pretty decently. Okay, so then what I do is once I finish this bottom star leg, I can put the other side on there, and then I can then just make it, it's just a 9 patch. Oh, hold on, I gotta send a snap. Ugh, not a front facing. I'll feel like spending another $1 for my snap streaks. Okay. I only have 2 snap streaks. But also, I downloaded all my memories from Snapchat because if you hadn't heard, they're gonna start charging for anything over 5 gigabytes. So, you know, there's that. I actually didn't do too bad as far as like randomizing all of this stuff. I'm not noticing a ton that are like matching, which is good, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm not super concerned. When you only have 4 fabrics to choose from, the randomization is just not going to be there. It's just not. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pieces of orange in this, and I only have 4 fabrics to choose from. I need like 12 or 13 fabrics to ensure that no will, even then, some are gonna touch. You know what I mean? Like, it's just natural. Okay, so now I'm gonna work a little harder to not eat my points, but this is hard up here. My 1/4 inch is like really not a 1/4 inch. So it just is what it is, guys. Also, by pressing open, I find that I don't have to worry about which way my seams are going, or like making sure I know which way I pressed something the previous round. And that for me is worth the price of admission, because sometimes I don't want to pay attention. I just want to be able to match and go. And pressing open allows it. Does it take more time? Yes, it does. I think today, all I'm going to be able to get today, this video, because I'm sewing more today, but this video I'm only going to be able to get the orange pumpkins done, and then the next video will be the black pumpkins. And then the cat, and then it's finishing. The black pumpkins, I think, are already going to take, I don't know how many videos I'm already at with this, with the orange. So I know whatever it takes me to do with the orange is going to double for the black. So double. It's going to be the same for the black. I don't know what I said. I gotta remember to take some water. What's even funnier is I can't even go into my office if I have to go to the bathroom, because I have the keys still. I still work there. And I have all the keys and to get into the door and stuff. So it's let me put that right there. Ooh, that's 2 of them. I was like, why does it feel so thick? So part of the reason I'm eating my points is right here. I don't have a 1/4 inch away to like to get there. So. Oh well. When somebody finds this in a thrift store in 10 years, they're gonna be like, look how shitty this girl did. Look how crappy this person did. And I'll be dead, so it won't matter. I am enjoying this foot a lot more. I do like it. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Don't matter. Just no time. I'm definitely not eating. Also, I think I said this in another video. I have the one and only. I found the Grinch Advent calendar, so I'm gonna work on that after I finish the spooky stuff. So that'll be there for Christmas. I'm also going to see what other Christmas content I can create, so I have content for Christmas for you guys. So this one, now I'm gonna pull this off. This is my quilt on the side. Still working on her. This is the checkerboard chain by Lori Holtz. Free pattern available on her YouTube channel. Part of her Sew Your Stash series. Find it there or anywhere. Oh, her YouTube shows are available. Okay, now this one I'm going to press. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm pressing this center. But I flipped them upside down so that I could put them in order the other way. My centers. This is like the cutest freaking little pattern. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're putting them together. We're putting the pumpkin together, but make sure everything is nice and ready to go. So I need the middle and the top. It's just a little 9 pouch, see? Cute, huh? I'm gonna sew with this on the top, and I'm gonna have to pin. We're gonna have to pin, guys. You don't have to pin if you don't want to, but if you want things to line up, you should at least pin. And then play the stabbing game with yourself. I always pin at the end to keep it in place because sometimes when you don't, it like, I don't know, it flops around and then you get all like off kilter and everything. I don't pin at the beginning because I'm gonna hold it. But I should put this at the bottom, but I need to see my point right here. So she's just gonna have to, figure it out. And I've said this in one video, but I'll say it in every video. I never intentionally sew over pins. Oh, you know what I should do? Because I don't want to run the risk of like losing an eye. So I've unintentionally sewed over a pin, but I don't intentionally sew over. I'm gonna switch my foot. Have done this in the beginning, and I'm going to take this off. Okay. Because I didn't really think this through, did I? Okay. I got this one. But I'm going to use my 1/4 inch foot. I need to put something in there though. Oh my god, this fabric is just, what are you calling it? Straight stitch. Universal. Where's my 1/4 inch? 1/4 inch. And then for whatever reason, this thing is like violently taller, so I have to put washi to keep my, what do you call it, from flipping my seams from flipping. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, it shouldn't be that much taller. This is an old machine, so who knows what trauma she's been through. Okay. Okay. I gotta go to the pumpkin patch this month too. Let me pin back here. The house tour. Then the only other problem I have with the 1/4 inch foot is my pins. I have to pull them out a lot sooner than I kind of want to, but it's fine. Overall, but my flower I just catch on the edge of the flower and it just makes me angry, so all right. I found my little pins that I bought when my husband got me a a gift card for my birthday. The pretty pins from Lori Holt. They're so cute. They're in a little mason jar. Anyway, I just keep them in my Hercules box. Oh, you guys won't have seen that yet. I guess I can show it. No. This is this box that I use when I go. I haven't been to a sewing class in a while, but when I was going to them, I would use it. It's a lunchbox. Hold on. I don't want to break him. He's so old. Okay. So in here's the pins that I bought. They're so cute. Anyway, in here, I kind of have some random stuff, but I do have some stuff that I use when I go on retreats, like my fake purple thing, these scissors that I got in a sew sampler. I'm going to tell you how much these scissors cost. But first, I want you to guess. I need you to guess how much you think these scissors cost. When I'm done, I'll show you. This is just in there. But this is like to hold your ruler, your quilting ruler. This little pack of pins. I got some pens, a seam ripper. This is the box that those pins came in. I don't have anything in there, but another pair of scissors, some tweezers, friction pens, a tape measure, my little Richard roller, and some little scissors and stuff. Okay. This gets better when I'm actually going, but right now it's filled with like random things. But anyway, $30. These scissors are $30. I'm not above buying $30 scissors. I've purchased $30 scissors, but yeah, $30. I got them in a sew sampler. It's the only way. Anyway, I use this when oh, dang it. Let me fix that. Hello. There we go. Anyway, I use this when I go on like to classes and stuff. Cause I mean, come on. Come on, y'all. I bought it on eBay. Don't even ask me like how I even got there. How I even thought about it. I saw, because I probably saw a video of somebody using a lunchbox for some other reason. And then here I am. I bought that lunchbox. It is so cute. I think I might have bought my daughter a Barney one. I don't know. She'll have to confirm when she edits this video. I feel like I bought her a Barney one. I did buy her the Barney bag one year for some event, her birthday, or just because, or holiday, or I don't know, Christmas, Valentine's, Easter, you name it, whatever. But yeah. But yeah, I like to have fun little things like that. Like I don't do traditional, a lot of times I don't do a traditional like sewer thing. I will buy like that, a freaking lunchbox. I have my original Snoopy lunchbox that I also use for stuff like that. And that's downstairs. And I put like quilting stuff in it or sewing stuff in it. But they're fun. They're fun to use. Have fun with your life. You know, everything doesn't have to be exactly what people think it should be. But also I quilt with like, when I was going, these were like old ladies, so nobody really, it's just for me, you know, to be silly and fun, because the older ladies don't understand it. I haven't gone to a class in a hot minute. So I was going to classes pretty regularly over at the Bob's, but she stopped doing kind of regular like classes like that. She was doing her husband got sick, the class instructor, and so she kind of stopped doing classes. I think she's back doing them. Sorry guys, the thing's like right up in my face. I think she's back doing them, but there hasn't been any I've been wanting to do. There's been a couple other shops I want to do, but sometimes the expense, it's like $200. I'm like, I'm more like a $15, $30 class, you know. The jelly roll quilt that I made, if you've seen it either on the reels or on TikTok, I made that at that class. That one I made. Ryan's is having a sale because it's Balloon Fiesta. He's got 25% off regular fabric, which I think is pretty cool for Balloon Fiesta week. And somebody asked in the comments, they're like, do you have Halloween fabric? And he said he did, so your girl might have to go check that out and see. He's open today, but I'm not gonna have time today because it's all the way in the city and I'm in further away. I'm in another part of the city, so oops, get in there. Get him back in the spot. And it's already like 12, they close at like 4. It's just not. I'll go during my lunch at work and see. I might buy some Halloween fabric. Okay. I always put one at the end. Also, getting to classes is hard because they do old lady hours during the week at 10 o'clock. I work full time, guys. I need to be able to, do them on a Saturday or something. So, anyway. I didn't press that. What is wrong with me? Or I pressed it weird. Okay. What I didn't do is press this one. I should. I'm parched. Okay. Put this on the right way because I have done that before too, where I put it on the wrong side, like a roll smarty pants. So, there's that. Oh, okay, cool. Chill. Collected. Awesome. That's gonna leave a little pleat. I love that for me. Well, this is a quilt on the side, so I don't really care too much about it. Okay. And then, okay, there we go. What does it say to press? Press open. The only part I didn't press open was this middle piece, but I guess it'll be fine. Because it's not really butting up against anything. Where am I at on time? Oh, half hour, an hour. Nice. Okay, perfect. Love that. Actually, I don't want to press these open. I don't think I do. But I will. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna press to one side. I'm gonna press this one open, but I think I'm gonna press to the middle. I'm gonna do it. sometimes it's just not worth it to press it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you? Well, sorry. My brain started working. Jesse McCartney is going on tour, and I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed because he's going to Denver, but I will be in Seattle for a work conference when he's in Denver, so I can't go. Number one. Number two, then he's not going to be anywhere near anywhere else after where I could go see him. And he's showing up as Judge Judy. I freaking love him as Judge Judy. Anyway, I'm bummed. Oh, I did that one wrong. Well, I guess I can always flip him later. Not a big deal. If I really want him to be, oops, right side up. I tried to make it so that my center squares, if they had directions, would go right side up. But oh well. I can flip him. It does not matter. And I'm ironing again instead of pressing. I hate that, but be what it be. Okay. The only thing I don't like about my mini iron, and I have expressed this a lot, is it does not have an auto off, and you can't, like, I guess you can put it like that, so I guess I could do that if I really wanted to, but she don't have an auto off, so I have burnt my things a couple times. That one I did right. Or the right way, I should say. Okay. That's not the right way. Okay, so now there's the top half of my pumpkins. Now we're putting it on the bottom, and the pumpkins will be finished. Okay, and we're going back to pinning. Oh, he's sideways, so oopsie. Oh well. It's not perfect, and that's fine. My editor, who, as you all know, is just my daughter, was like, you need to, when you do, I want to do an ASMR video, but you watch movies and you need to wear your headphones. And I'm like, get off my back. And I can't use my mic because then you can't hear the sewing machine. So, you know, life. She's pretty disgruntled about it. So I guess if I do an ASMR, I will remember to wear my headphones if I'm watching a video. It's just that when the video I know she's talking about is the Spangled, is because those headphones are so annoying. They're cheapy little ones I got from like TikTok shop, and they weren't working, and they start to hurt my ears. But my Bose that I recently got, those are beautiful, perfect angels. They don't do anything wrong, and I can definitely wear those for hours on end without a problem. Ugh, this is such a labor-intensive quilt. How dare you be cute? Oh, love this cutie pie quilt. Can't wait to make the kitty face. Okay. So now after this, it doesn't matter what order they go in because that's just going to be a randomized order until they are on the quilts. So, because there's no more pieces to like put around them. Well, I guess there is, but I get to decide like what order I want them to go in. You know, that's the only problem I have with this specific foot is she is a pain in my butt. Okay. That's gonna be ugly and puckered, but it's fine. Oh. Since we're going to go watch the balloons tomorrow, I have to make sure I have blankets. It's cold and coffee and hot chocolate and thermoses, and I'm going to take my phones and a backup charger. I might take my camera too. Let me see. Okay. And so I might do a little time lapse-y of it like I used to do at work. It's so funny because it's like a couple hours condensed into like a minute. Okay. All right. I guess if I wanted to, I could put it like that. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing. Actually, don't need this right now because I'll pull this out a little bit closer. I got that tip, by the way, of using your cutting mat in front of your machine from Arkansas Gals. Ever since I saw her do it, I have done it. It is fantastic, especially when you have to like cut pieces off. You don't have to like move or anything or push your machine out of the way. You know what I mean? So I keep it there, but because now I'm you know what it is? I am missing a foot there. Got a foot. I need to buy feet for my sewing machine because I'm missing a couple rubber pieces. So rubber feet for them. Ooh, if you guys watch the new Bob's Burgers, the new episode, it's so cute. I love it. Bob with no pants because he gets nervous. And he threw up. It's so cute. It's a cute little episode. I love it. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. It's their newest season. And then by accident, we started watching the open mic night one because I don't know what was going on with our Hulu. And it was so funny. I'd forgotten all about that one with Tina's song for Jimmy Jr. If you don't watch Bob's Burgers, you definitely should. It is real cute. My favorite is one of my favorites. I want to say it's like probably the first episode or second episode or whatever. But it's in the first season. It's when Tina's doing that Brazilian jiu-jitsu dance thing, and Bob poops himself. But it's the scene, my favorite scene is between Teddy and Bob when Bob calls Teddy a pervert. Pervert! There, I wrote it on your bill. $4.16, pervert. And Teddy gets all mad. Oh my god, it's so funny. A great. Ow! Oh my god, I rammed that into my finger. That sucker said, adios, goodbye. Let me pin this last one too, so I can then just sew it. Ow, I'm itchy. I think one of my other favorite episodes is Mystery Dinner Theater, where they get robbed. That's a good one. When she crashes into the only vehicle in the whole thing, into the whole parking lot when Bob's trying to teach her how to drive. That's another one. It's a good one. Okay. We're just bunching up. I'm not sewing. That one's sewed. I popped a thread. When did I pop a thread? Y'all just watched me air sew. Not a single thing was sewn. Do I add a bobbin? This is probably also why I rock, because now I have bobbin. Because I'm missing some rubber feet on here. See, like right here. That one should have a rubber foot. And then underneath there should be some rubber feet. I gotta look at them to see which kind I need to buy. It's probably why it rocks when I... This is like shreddy fabric, bro. These nicer fabrics shred so much. It's crazy. What if they go on the butt? What's it? Okay. Sometimes I know that this thing is like not working correctly because did it pull it up? Kind of, sort of, with my tweezers. It's not there. Dang it. How is it so short? I pulled a nice level amount out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, with the rubber foot, it'd be a little bit more up, I think. Oh well. Oh well, guys. Let's just move along. Also, this is such an older machine too. It is kind of hard to find like pieces for it. So there's that. Let me put these apart. And so, I lost two. Let me pin this guy again. Straight. Oh, I have some more here. How are these on the bottom? Okay. Shrimp time. Shrimp mode activated. A big old E on your butt. It's explicit. Oh, just having fun on the stage with my heels. Swim along down the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing the pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in this road. I'm gonna keep on dancing the pink pony club. Pink pony club. Actually sewing this time. I'm going to increase that just a little bit. Okay. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. That's my favorite, is when it won't like take the fabric in as I'm like going. The biggest reason I'm eating all my points is because my points don't actually have a 1/4 inch left of them. So there's that. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to iron all these out, and then I'll show them all to you. Okay? All right. Here we are. 6, 7 pumpkins. That one looks like it does have a lot. This one has a lot of spider webs. That one has a lot of checkerboard. This one also has a lot of checkerboard. Sometimes it just depends on what the print is like prominent, most prominent print that you're kind of drawn to. And this is the last one. Nope, I got one more. This is the last one. Aren't they so cute? Okay, that is it for this video, guys. I will be continuing to sew this, and then you'll see it in another video. But of course, as always, if you enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.